Struggling with motivation. You're struggling with motivation and you decided to look up on YouTube, how can I stay motivated? Let me be as simple as straight as I can. I'm skipping the shitty intro today, alright? There is no motivation. You yourself have to light that fire inside of you and build that discipline that's going to bring the motivation, all right? And it's not going to be there every day. It comes and goes. The motivation comes and goes. You have to build the discipline and you have to form your mind in a certain way to do what is required regardless of how you feel, all right? So you keep asking, oh, why don't I have motivation? Why can't I find, the drive to go and do this and do that? Motherfucker, it's not going to be there. You have to start. You first have to light the match and then the fucking shit is going to ignite, all right? Do me a favor, right? Go ahead and go look at yourself in the mirror. Look into your own eyes and accept your reality. Accept that shit. Accept your circumstances. Accept who it is that you are and accept the path that you're going down, all right? Accept it and ask yourself, what am I going to do about it? What am I going to do about my circumstances? How am I going to change this shit up? What am I going to do starting right now? Fuck that tomorrow shit. We don't do that shit around here. You keep saying, oh, I'm going to do this and that tomorrow. No, fuck that shit. You're starting right now. What's the step that you're going to take right now that's going to cause you to build this momentum? And then you make another step the next day and then another step the next day. It just keeps going, okay? This isn't something that you just, you go hard at one day and then you fuck off the rest. No, fuck that shit, all right? Accept your reality, accept who you are, accept what your life is looking like. And ask yourself, what am I going to do about it? What is it that I'm going to do about it right now? What are the steps that I can take? To anyone watching who has struggled with, let's say, poverty or a heartbreak or, something bad has happened in their life or some bullshit didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, that's all the fuel you'll need, boy. That's all the fuel you'll need. That's all you need, bruh. If you come from poverty, I think back when I was younger, I used to share a room with my mom, my sister. Bro, we would have to eat like scrambled eggs every day, bro. We didn't have money to be eating out like that. I mean, we would eat out every once in a while, but it's not like we had like big bills where we could just, eat like chicken and steak every fucking day. No, we had to eat scrambled eggs, bro. That's all I need, bro. I think back to that shit and that's all the fuel I need. If you come from poverty and you've seen your parents struggle, that's all you need, bruv. That's all you need to fucking go hard, all right? And these things that ignite the fire, you have to think, all right? You have to think of times in your life where you maybe felt defeated, where you didn't feel like you were enough, where, you didn't like the person that you are. What is it that you can do starting today, starting right now, that is going to build and improve yourself in a step-by-step process, okay? Because you make the decision that you're going to start changing your life. And then you start focusing on the steps that are required for you to build this new mentality. You see, because when you take these steps, when you actually take action, and when you're not just all talk saying, yeah, I think I'm going to start doing this next week, and then I'm going to start doing that next week, bro, you have to start now. All that tomorrow bullshit, all that New Year's resolution bullshit, no, bro, fuck that. You have to start right now. What is it that you're going to do? If you don't like what your life is looking like and you don't like your circumstances, let's say maybe, you got fired. Let's say maybe you're going broke. Your girl left you. You ain't got no hoes. Bro, if you're in the perfect spot, you're in the perfect spot. You're exactly where you need to be because that's all the fuel you need. Understood? Okay, so in order to implement this, in order to, really start to form this new way of thinking, it may take isolation. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's say maybe the people you surround yourself with aren't on this wavelength. They don't think the same way. They want to do other things. You have to isolate yourself. It's going to suck for a while, but until you're mentally strong enough, then you can maybe hang out with them maybe a couple times, but you have to form this new way of thinking, and that may take isolation. A lot of you don't like being alone. Being alone is the perfect opportunity to discover who you are and who it is that you want to be, okay? All of these things, all of the pain, all the suffering, all of the times that you felt like you weren't enough, bro, that's all you need. That's all the fuel you need, all right? All this, the motivation, it's not going to be there every day. It comes and goes. But the reason it comes and goes is by the discipline that you have implemented in your mind, okay? So let's say this, right? Let's say you go to the gym on Monday and you feel good. You're ready to get that shit. You go on Tuesday, you feel good. You're ready to get the shit. You go on Wednesday and you feel like shit. You feel like shit, okay? You're not motivated. But you have the discipline that you formed. And when you go regardless of how you feel, when you stay disciplined to whatever it is that you're trying to do, that's when the motivation strikes back. But it's not going to strike back in the beginning. It strikes back when you're in the process of the thing. Once you finish the task that you have said that you were going to do, that's when the motivation fucking strikes back. Because you have a certain respect for yourself. You have built a certain trust in yourself that I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do regardless of how I feel. That's what it's all about, all right? You have to start planting these seeds now. You can't expect to feel different if you make no changes. If you make no changes, your life is going to look the same. You keep expecting different results. You keep wanting different things. You say you want this and you want that, and you spend hours upon hours on social media, on your phone, you know, or doing this or doing that. It doesn't matter. If you're not focusing on improving, if you're not focused on getting better, then you can't expect different results. For the people, you know, who have made something of themselves and who have put in the work, they're able to relax a bit because they know the fucking sacrifice and the grind it took to become who it is that they are at that current moment. But for you, you know, you struggle with motivation to do certain things. That's telling me, you know, you might want to change something in your life. So if you want to change something in your life, that means that you have to implement these things now, all right? You can't wait for when you're motivated. No, that doesn't exist. You have to go regardless, all right? And you can't be all talk and no action. If you're all talk and no action, you're lying to yourself. And when you lie to yourself, you lose respect for yourself, and that causes you to maybe not be confident within yourself. Okay, so when you make promises to yourself and when you tell yourself, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you do that shit regardless of how you feel like him, bro. Trust me, you feel like him, bro. You feel like him because you have built respect for yourself and you have built confidence within yourself, all right? You have the power to change your life. All it takes is action, consistency, and most important, discipline, all right? This shit right here, this motivation shit, bro, that shit is not always there, bro. It's not always there, bro. You have to fucking build your mind into a machine. You have to, bro, I know you got that fire in you. You say you want more, you say I want to do all these things, and you feel like you don't have the fire inside of you, the drive inside of you to implement these things that are gonna make whatever it is that you're trying to do a reality, okay? Well, you have to fucking take action, and once you take action, that's when the fire starts lighting itself up, all right? When you're in the process of things, the fire doesn't just ignite before you start the grind. No, the fire starts lighting during the process. That's when, you know, you feel that spark. That's when you feel that drive, that motivation. And like I said, it's gonna come and go. There's gonna be days where you feel like shit, but a lot of times, you know, we might feel like shit, and that might be by the decisions that we made ourselves. So as long as you make the right decisions, you do the right thing, you decide this is what I'm gonna do and I'm gonna stay consistent with it, you're gonna form a new way of thinking, and it can really change your life if you stay consistent with it and if you're disciplined, all right? I love you guys, and I hope this video helped you guys in any way, man. And I just want to say that you have the power to change your life, and you have the power to be whoever it is that you want to be, all right? I'm out.
I be the greatest though, make it hate me more. Wonder what's gonna hurt the most, my shop or your ratio.